What's up? Good evening, and I hope everybody has had a good day so far, and I hope it continues. I am gonna be discussing Kandi Burrus and Todd Tucker, her husband, about their restaurant, Blaze Steak and Seafood, as well as EricaMena and Safaree. She filed for a divorce. NickCannon and his 7 kids. And let's get into it. I took notes, so let me get started. So, Kandi Burrus and Todd Tucker, owners of Blaze Steak and Seafood, failed a health inspection. The score was a 55, and word on the curb is she voluntarily closed the restaurant. She wasn't forced. She did it on her own to get things, back to the way they're supposed to be. But she failed because a kitchen worker handling raw food, then touching cooked food. And then you did it with the health inspector there. So it's like you just really didn't care. You have a person here doing their job and you're going to not do your job. You can't be out here in these streets making somebody look bad because of your poor choices. And that's nasty. That's cross-contaminating food, which is why you know how sometimes you eat and it's literally 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, all of a sudden your stomach hurt and you got diarrhea and you're like, damn, did I get food poisoning? Yes, you did. Because it's hard for me to believe, and this is just my opinion, that if you are doing stuff like that, do you wash your hands when you use the bathroom? Because all of it nasty. I'm not saying that's what they were doing there, but I'm just saying that's my opinion. If you are touching raw food and then touching cooked food, that's nasty. Just nasty. Prep coolers were too hot. They were 41 degrees Celsius. Basically a grow house for germs. That's nasty. Lack of procedure on how to handle vomit. I'll say that again. Lack of procedure to handle vomit. To me, that's common sense. You clean it, sanitize, disinfect, throw everything away because that's a bodily fluid, and put up a sign. Let it dry. Me personally, I would clean it more than once because that's vomit. I'm just saying. That's just me. Staff wearing inappropriate jewelry. And in a restaurant, normally you're not supposed to wear jewelry when you handle food because anything can fall off. You're not supposed to wear nail polish. You're supposed to wear a hair net because everybody's hair sheds. I don't care who you are, how much money you got, how much money you don't have, your hair will shed and it can be in the food. So, I'm not saying that's what they were doing. Those are just examples of in a restaurant. Because anything, like I said, can fall in food. Now, I'm surprised because some months back, our girl Kandi, and I do like Kandi. I've met her before. I met her when So Def had their 10-year anniversary, and it was a thing they had at the Music Hall of Fame, and I had a press pass, and I met her. She was quiet. I took a picture with Jermaine Dupri. But back to the story. Now, it's not all her fault because we all know Kandi is very, very busy and she is all about her. So for people to be out here making her look bad, that's not right. Now, Todd, you're the one who insisted on getting all of these restaurants. So how is it that you don't have the time to go and make sure everything that's supposed to be done is being done. Because I fail to believe that you are going by there. And I hate to say it, but either of you all were going by there. Because had you been going by there, this stuff here would not be an issue. And it would not be a 55. I mean, 55? Who would eat somewhere with a 55? I don't give a damn whose name is attached to it. A 55 is a 55. Either way you spin it, 5, 5. You can flip it all the way around and it's still 5, 5. So, hopefully, as we know, that right now it's in the process of probably being fixed and corrected. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm quite sure, and I'm just speculating, my opinion, I'm sure somebody probably lost a damn job behind that, because you can't do stuff like that. You can't be out here making people sick, and then basically you can damage that woman's reputation for being slack on the job that you were being paid to do. Next up, because it's not that long, the next story we'll be talking about, oh yeah, I forgot. Give me your opinion on the score, and, just give me your opinion on what you think about the situation with Kandi's restaurant. Now, next up, we have EricaMena and Safaree. Erica filed for a divorce. I'm not saying people don't have problems, but you were just dogging Wendy Williams out when she said that you all need to grow up and grow into parenthood and learn how to co-parent. Now look at you. You don't want nobody talking about you. You don't want nobody discussing you because you feel some type of way. But yet, every month is something different. You all get on social media, dog each other out, and then next thing we know, you're posing for pictures together. It's either you're together or you're not. Now, I'm not saying we don't love the mess, because we all love the mess and we all love the drama. But knowing these two here, it could be for a storyline. Because they always doing something. Next thing we know, here comes a commercial about something and they're on there. So, like I said, it's like, girl, just calm down and chill. As you said, you're pregnant, and this motherhood is a special and beautiful moment. And yes, it is, because that's what you reiterated to Wendy Williams. Now, how long ago has that been? And now you filed for a divorce. So I'm not saying I want somebody's family to be, broken up. No, that's not what I'm saying, because it's nothing like a two-parent household. But it's two people that want to be together, that want to put in the work, and that wants to keep their business off of social media. You don't see Sierra and Russell on here dogging each other out and saying this and saying that, because nobody has a perfect relationship, but it works for them. We can see it. She's always glowing and she always pregnant, and they always have beautiful kids. If it's really over, only thing I can say is cry and move on. Just, cry, dry your eyes, and move on. So we'll see how this story develops, and I'll keep you all posted. And next up we have NickCannon. Is NickCannon having a midlife crisis? I'm just asking, because it's mighty strange to wait until you get in your 40s to decide that you just want to have kids everywhere by everybody, unprotected. He's just out here fertilizing women like it's no tomorrow. And strangely enough, why isn't he being compared to the others out here in these streets having all these babies? Because he's doing the same thing having multiple kids by multiple different women. You know, he's been in show business for a while, which means you are looked upon by kids, young adults, and adults alike as a role model. Especially, I'm going to gear towards kids, especially young black males. It's already a problem with a lot of broken homes, and you being a public figure with a huge platform, you would think he would be out here, doing better, making better choices. Because no amount of money can replace time. Money does not equate to the memories. Yes, you can say, I did this, I did that, I went here, and I was able to achieve that. But money can come and money can go. You can't be out here thinking that having a lot of kids with these women is not going to have some type of effect, because all kids aren't alike. Everything doesn't affect all kids the same way, because we were all once kids. And let alone, not to say they might have, been tested, but that's a lot of unprotected sex, in my opinion. That's a lot of unprotected sex. And I couldn't do it. And then the women, come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. We all know what y'all doing it for. Because there's no woman in her right mind, her right state of mind, that's going to willingly share her man. Only women who, basically, you can't really think that highly of yourself to allow yourself to be in a situation like that. I mean, what do you explain to your kids? Because this stuff will never disappear off the internet. People say, oh, the daughters. No, it's both ways. Daughters and sons alike would feel some type of way if they knew that their mom was a willing participant to be impregnated by the same man as well as other women at the same damn time. I mean, it's like a lifestyle he's living without saying it, but we all see it. And you can't possibly think that no one is side-eyeing you. I mean, they dog Future out. Dog him out. Just dog him out. Nick doing the same thing. 7 kids. How many kids has he had born this year? And I'm not judging. I'm only giving my opinion, as we surely all have. So, what do you all think? What's your opinion on that? Do you know somebody that does that willingly? I don't know. It's a bunch of stupid people out here that will allow themselves to be in situationships with relationship feelings, knowing full well if a man wants you or a woman wants you, they'll be with you. But if they can sit here and get everything they need without a commitment, that's on you. If you want to be out here looking stupid in these streets, have some type of respect for yourself. I'm just saying, if nobody thinks highly of you, you should think highly of you. You're supposed to be your own. You're not your own, but you're supposed to be your number one supporter, your number one fan. You, not nobody else. And sitting here thinking you're doing something because you got a baby in your stomach by a rich man. No, that's not what's up. Have morals, self-respect, and dignity. And these are only my thoughts. We all don't agree. Some people don't find anything wrong with it, because some people have brains that are this big that think like, well, he can afford it, so, he can. No, 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 no. Just because you can afford something doesn't mean you should do something. So, give me your thoughts and your opinions. And like I said, like the video, subscribe to my channel. And if you made it to the end, I just want to say thank you and have a great day. Oh, and before I go, because I know as black people, sometimes our lips get real chapped. And this stuff right here, oh my God. This right here is like a dang scrub for your lips. You put a little on, rub it. It has a sugary taste. And then if you want the tint on your lips, you use this right here. I bought this at Marshall's in a package together for I think like $5. I'm not sure, but I was just sharing that. It was a good deal, and it actually works. And it's not greasy because, as you see, I have it on. It's a nice hue for the lips. So I'll see you all later, and I'll keep you posted as all 3 of these stories develop. Thanks. Bye.